So the dust has settled here at Kings Meadow, and Merstham's historic run in the FA Youth Cup is over. But Bobby Bowry, manager, how do you feel of the boys? Obviously started in August and we've reached here.
To play 8 rounds in the FA Youth Cup and our first attempt has been nothing short of fantastic. Playing against an absolute superpower of a football club. Boys acquitted themselves quite well at times. Obviously we know that their pace, power, that's their general quality, and it sums up the level and the quality of people at Chelsea, where the academy manager's just come in and done a speech in our change room and given one of our players a shirt for his performance, Chris Lutonado. So that's made his day. But the humility of the club, they've looked after us especially today really, really well. And listen, some of our boys got hopefully some new chapters to go through in terms of going to some other clubs on trial. And listen, it was an absolutely phenomenal night in terms of pitting your wits against, let's get it right, a top 2-3 club in England. It was brilliant for us.
Yeah, I mean, we've certainly made some noise, haven't we? Loads of fans came down. That must have been particularly pleasing to hear.
Yeah, listen, they've been with us through the journey, as you'd know, Jim, in terms of home games been very vociferous, very loud. Away games have had some good support. It's just nice that, we've got 2 school football programmes being brought together to play as one. And listen, I'm super proud of the boys and my coaching staff. A lot of people will say, for us, who would you want next? And we said, we've gone that far. It'd be great to play a big club, so we got a big club, and that was a dream for all the boys personally.
Absolutely. Was it a little bit of a shame to go 1-0 down quite so early on? Was the game plan to keep it tight? I know it's a bit of a cliche, but keep it tight for the first 20.
Listen, I'd watched them a couple of times and seen them blow away better teams than us. So we didn't want to sit back, but the way they play, we play quite open. We were a bit too brave in terms of played man for man at the back, and the number 9 for them, a good player. He plays for England. He's a good player. Their patterns, their movement was really good. And listen, it was actually fantastic that we got a goal. And listen, we had a couple of soft goals where we should have done better. But listen, it's a learning curve. And listen, to play against that kind of level of team shows you where we've got to as a football club.
What has this experience taught you over the past few months?
It's taught me a lot about myself in terms of never underestimate the quality of the player you have, and also giving them some real self-belief, pride, and also a work ethic, because the work ethic is key. So you look at the Chelsea boys, forget they're good football players, their work ethic when they press the ball, they're running, knockout. So for me, that was a big thing, but also knowing that how far we've got, how do we surpass that next year and years to come? I don't know if that's going to be possible, Jim. But, it's been a fabulous ride.
We've got faith in you. Thanks for joining us on Merstham TV. I mean, you've been doing all the media around. Did I see you on Sky Sports about a week ago or so?
Yeah, last Friday was on Sky, and then we had ITV. I don't really like to go on the cameras with it. I like to keep away from it, because I just think it's the spotlights for the players. The boys, they're the ones who do the hard work. I only do a bit of coaching and a bit of guidance. And listen, it's made me one of the proudest nights of my football life, to be honest with you, today again. So I can't thank all the boys and the supporters for what they've done, and the club as well, by the way. We put the club on the map as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to see the boys get a standing ovation from the crowd at the end, even off the back of such a heavy defeat, wasn't it?
Yeah, listen, it was a case of, did we want damage limitations? You didn't want it to go 8, 9, 10, because that would have been a real bad reflection on how far we've got and what we've done. And listen, we knew the journey was going to end at some point. We've got the bread and butter of our league and our English Schools Cup and other things coming through. We've got boys going to be going on trials, and that's my job, is to actually try and give them the sort of career that I had in terms of getting into pro football, playing Premiership football. Hopefully some of these boys can go and do what I did.
Brilliant. Bobby, thanks for joining us as always, and congratulations on the overall run. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Really appreciate it, Jim. Thank you so much.
Cheers, buddy.